Welcome everybody to the top 5 best Xbox games under $5 on the Xbox Store. Get these deals while they last. They're on sale, but they won't be on sale forever, so subscribe to the channel so you guys know when I post these that there's a deal going on. You guys can save some money here. So first up at number 5, we have Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition. This has got that Nemesis AI system they never forget, just like Americans and everyone else around the world after 9/11. Okay, they're never going to forget, and they're going to seek revenge as well. So that's what we got here. Let me read the description of the game for you guys. This is the winner of over 50 Best of 2014 awards, including Game of the Year, Best Action Game, and Most Innovative Game. Now, why did it win that? It was a good game. Okay, it had decent hack and slash action, jumping around, hopping around, slicing orcs, and everything else like that in a Lord of the Rings environment. But I think what was really most innovative about it was, like I mentioned before, that Nemesis system. You'd have these AI enemies that would attack you, and whether you would be able to take them down or not take them down, they would either go back to their armies and get promoted within their AI armies and rank up and become stronger, more powerful members of the army, or you would defeat them and you could get intel from other AI members as well about how to best attack some of the other AI opponents there in the Lord of the Rings world. Even if you're not a fan of Lord of the Rings, I would check this out because it really has a unique AI system here that carries on throughout the game. It's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but where this game really shines is the AI, and there's a whole thing going on behind the scenes here. I love it. Check it out. Highly recommend it there for $4.99. That's it. Now at number 4, we have Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance on the Xbox 360, and it was really cool. It was a spin-off of the Metal Gear series where you play as the riding dude, you know, the little sissy character with the long hair and everything else like that a lot of people didn't like playing as. But in this game, it's super duper fun because you have slashing abilities and everything else like that. This is a very unique take on sword play. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance takes the renowned Metal Gear franchise into exciting new territory by focusing on delivering an all-new action experience unlike anything that has come before. Combining world-class development teams at Kojima Productions and Platinum Games, MGR Revengeance brings two of the world's most respected teams together with a common goal of providing players with a fresh, synergetic experience that combines the best elements of pure action and epic storytelling, all within the expansive Metal Gear universe. The game introduces Raiden as a central character, a child soldier transformed into a half-man, half-machine cyborg ninja equipped with a high-frequency katana sword blade and a soul fueled by revenge. Wow, we have 2 games right off the bat here that have a lot to do with revenge. The really outstanding thing about this game was the tutorial starts out where you're slicing up these watermelons, and you're not just slicing them like in most games that you do with a sword, hacking and slashing at the thing, and you hit the button and the goddamn target just explodes the same way pretty much every time. No, with this you can actually choose where you're going to slice and dice different objects. There's almost like a bullet time effect that goes on too to slow down time, and then you can kind of strategize, okay, if I hit it at this angle, it's going to slice it this way, and you can get really detailed with your slices. It's pretty amazing. I haven't seen any other games do this before or since Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance here. Get in between their arm or their weak spots, or you can chop the legs off, and then they're not as mobile. All different kinds of ways. You're not just hacking and slashing wildly. There's a little bit more thought that goes into the sword play in this game. You gotta love that. I'm all about thinking man games. I'm all about using strategy and stuff like that. This one really does something new with it, and you gotta love that there at number 4. This one is $4.99 as well. Get it before it's gone, guys. Next up at number 3, we have River City Ransom. This is a OG Japanese open world beat 'em up game. So here we have an NES game on the Xbox. You can get these other systems games on the Xbox. They didn't originally come out for this system, but Xbox is pulling in all kinds of good stuff. The original River City Ransom for NES and its featured quality up version are now available. Play as Alex, Max and Ryan and cross River City to fight street gangs and save your girlfriend from the hands of a bad guy named Slick. He thinks he's slick out here. Improve your fighting experience by powering up your characters in River City shops, picking up items for bonuses, and using the trash bins and pipes you will find in the streets. Come and enjoy the original River City Ransom gameplay that is still being praised nowadays. Alright, so the quality up version changes reduce lag, flickering, and bug fixes. You gotta love that. So this game, it's old, but it still stands up. It's not too fancy, but for its day, man, it was revolutionary. It's open world. You got all kinds of upgrade systems and everything else like that. This isn't just a side-scrolling, go from left to right. No, you can go back and forth, retrace your steps, go to that. Oh, I want to go back to that shop and buy that thing. That's going to make me fight better. All right, now I'm going to go this way and do that and everything else like that. Super fun, super cool. A slice of history, guys, from way back NES days. It's definitely worth checking out. I love the 2D art style. It holds up really, really well. Heck of a lot better than a lot of PS1 games that came out. You can change it to full screen mode. You got all kinds of different backgrounds you can do. There's sound settings, everything. You can really trick it out how you want to. And I like that as well. They're giving us more options here on the Xbox than we had on the NES. You gotta love that. It looks great, plays great. Check it out there, River City Ransom. This is only gonna cost you $3.49. You can't beat that deal. Now we're getting close to the end here. At number 2, we have Sunset Overdrive. This came out for the Xbox One, an exclusive Xbox title. You can get it on Game Pass, sure, but if you don't have Game Pass, you can get this here for only $4.99. Don't miss the game that IGN awarded Best Xbox One Game of 2014, the game that Polygon rated 9 out of 10, and the game that Eurogamer calls a breath of fresh air. In Sunset Overdrive, the year is 2027, and Sunset City is under siege. Contaminated energy drink has transformed most of the population into toxic mutants. For many, it's the end of the world, but for you, it's a dream come true. Your old boss, he's dead. Your boring job, gone. Transform the open world into your tactical playground by grinding, vaulting, and wall running across the city while using a devastating, unconventional arsenal. With hyper agility, unique weapons, and customizable special abilities, Sunset Overdrive rewrites the rules of traditional shooters and delivers an explosive, irreverent, stylish, and totally unique adventure exclusively, like I said, to Xbox One. Super fun to look at as well. Tons of customization, character creator. It's got all kinds of fun weapons, fun enemies to shoot at, awesome grinding, acrobatics, if you will. Traversal around the city is super fun, and then on top of that, you add fun gunplay. On top of that, you got the character customization. It just builds and builds and builds into a great title here. And check it out there, Sunset Overdrive for $4.99 as well there. Now that brings us to numero uno, the number 1 best Xbox game under $5 right now in this video. Battlefield 4, baby, that's right. Battlefield is the genre-defining action blockbuster made from moments that blur the line between game and glory. Fueled by the next generation power and fidelity of Frostbite 3, Battlefield 4 provides a visceral, dynamic experience unlike any other. Only in Battlefield will you blow the foundations of a dam or reduce an entire skyscraper to rubble or lead a naval assault from the back of a gunboat. Battlefield grants you the freedom to do more and be more while playing to your strengths and carving your own path to victory. In addition to its hallmark multiplayer, Battlefield 4 features an intense and dramatic character-driven campaign that starts with the evacuation of American VIPs from Shanghai and follows your squad's struggle to find its way home. There is no comparison. Immerse yourself in the glorious chaos of all-out war, found only in Battlefield. That's right, guys. I don't know too much about that single player, but let me tell you guys, the multiplayer, I am still playing it. It's my favorite out of the Battlefield series. I'm going to go as far as to say this is the best first-person shooter ever made. That's right. You guys need to get online there, play the PvP, get your competitive fix here in Battlefield 4. It's chaotic, but at the same time, it's super solid, man. The gun mechanics are solid. There's some upgrades and leveling up and customization's pretty darn decent. You got to get your loadouts right. You got to work towards getting your KD up and everything else like that. Conquest is here. The vehicles are fun. The wide range of vehicles is really what makes Battlefield Battlefield. You got a wide range of vehicles, big open maps. I love large conquest maps. That's my favorite game mode. We're seeing the new modern Battlefield coming back. A lot of people wanted to return to the old Battlefield 4 style of Battlefield games where there, you had the only in Battlefield moments, the high-flying action, the jets, the ATVs, the tanks, the jeeps, the helicopters. It all comes together into a beautiful, chaotic battle. So get on the field there and have some fun with Battlefield 4. It's only $4.99 right now. So you can get all these games on the list, 5 games for a total of $23.45. That's less than 2 months of Game Pass Ultimate on the Xbox. You get all those games there, so check them out there. Hopefully at least one of them on the list you'll want to check out, and it won't cost you too much. There's a lot of games out there. A lot of them aren't too expensive, but they're great. They're just a little bit older, okay, but they deserve some more attention here. That's why I'm bringing the information to you. Get on that sale before it ends. It ends in probably a few days as I'm posting this, if you guys are seeing this right when it comes out. If not, if you're seeing this later, still add these to your wish list, because a lot of these might go on sale again. So even if you miss the sale, it's good to have this info here. Add it to your Xbox wish list, and then when it comes up on sale again, it'll let you know there, and you guys can maybe get it for the same price or maybe less in the future. So take note of these here if you're interested. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Controller Sports team. This has been Rusty Pfluger. Rusty Pfluger, over and out.